So I thought I would do a couple of videos for the lower down members in my clan for Clash of Clans who are new to the game. They don't quite understand the best way to attack. We've had a couple of wars now and we've been watching people, and we can see that there's some people that need to work on their strategies, and the best way that I can possibly help people is to simply do a couple of tutorial videos. And so this video is just going to quickly go over the basics of war and what is needed, and the best way to attack. So as you can see here, these are my troops for war. I won't obviously we've got 8 hours and 30 odd minutes until war, but this is the setup that I will use during the war, which is 10 giants, 5 wall breakers, 20 wizards, 22 archers, and 2 healers. And so now the most important thing that you can do in war is you have to scout and you have to plan your attack. Now, the difference between a normal attack and or what we would refer to as a raid, and a war attack, is that in a war attack you can see your opponent's base. You can see all of the things that you need to see, and you can plan your strategy. And that's what this video is going to be. I'm going to show you my battle plan for tonight, and then I will make a follow-up video with my battle and show you how it went. So as you can see here, I am number 8, Liquid Ferocity, and my opposite, or my mirror, is number 8 on their side. So let's scout him out and see what he has. So now you can see this is his base. Now I can see everything that I need to see about his base. I can see the level of his mortars, the level of his archer towers, the level of his air defenses, and everything that I need to be able to see. And with this, I can now begin to formulate a battle strategy. So that is what you need to do with every war. You need to plan and scout, and you need to make sure that you are 100% ready before you go into any battle. You can take as long as you want on this screen, and that is what is great about it, is the fact that there's no time constraint. You can you just go over it in your head as much as you need to. So the first thing we need to do is we need to look at his clan castle, and that is a level 2 clan castle with a 15 capacity for troops. Now right now he has nothing in there. That might change up until the war. He might get something right before war starts. We can go into the castle, but we can't see what's in it. You'll never be able to see what's in it if there is anything in it. As you can see, there's 0 at the moment. You won't necessarily be able to see what's in it, but you can get an idea. So if you've got a level 3 clan castle which has got 20 troops, you can then sort of guess. Most clan castles that have got 20 troop capacity will have a dragon in it. Not all will have a dragon, but most will, because dragons are very, very good defenders, and most clans, at least those that have got the ability to give their clan mates dragons on the war screen, will do so. So my strategy for this war would be like so. His clan castle is here. So I would drop an archer or a wizard or anything to quickly lure out his troops over here. Now, he's got a building over here, the builder's hut, which is outside his walls and is outside the range of his defenses. His archer tower just reaches it, so it could be problematic, but hopefully it won't. And then what I would do then is I would drop an archer over here. This would lure out the rest of the troops to come up to the edge, to take on the troop that is attacking the castle. And then at that point I would drop archers or wizards or whatever I was going to use to take out the troops outside of the range. And that's the nice thing about scouting. You can see the radius at which a defense will attack, and then you can plan in depth. Once the luring of the troops is done, I would move down over here, and as you saw with my setup, I have 10 giants, I have 20 wizards, 22 archers, and 5 wall breakers and 2 healers. So my strategy at that point would be I would want to take out his air defenses. And the reason I would want to take out his air defenses is they are going to KO my healers very, very quickly. So I would want to knock those two out. So I would drop my giants around here, because the very first defense that they're going to go for is the one that is the closest one to them, which at this point is the air defense. It is also the weakest part of his walls. Okay, so it's going to take a lot less time for the giants to punch through the walls, and I might use a wall breaker to quickly get in. I might not need to, because it's 10 giants and my giants are quite high level. At which point they would knock out that air defense, and then they would likely go for the wizard tower, and then maybe down somewhere over here. I'm not sure where they would go from that point onwards, but at that point I could safely deploy my healers maybe over here, and they would go to the nearest targets, which hopefully would be the giants. I would use my main Keen Hail to give myself to give liquid hogs, and so what I would do at that point is I would deploy my hogs somewhere around here, because hopefully these defenses in this area over here will be defeated, or they will be attacking the giants. At which point the hogs would likely go straight for this air defense, or this cannon if it wasn't destroyed, and knock it out. At that point then, all I would really have to do is I would then deploy my wizards and my archers in a line along here, maybe use a wall breaker or two to get through the walls if they aren't already destroyed, and from that point on I would imagine it would be a 3-star victory. You always want to make sure to deploy your archers and wizards behind your giants, or in an area which has already been defeated of its point defenses. Point defenses being archer towers, wizards, cannons, and the like. Anything that would fire at ground troops is considered a point defense. I would drop healing spells on my giants to keep my giants nice and healthy if the healers were struggling, or if my hog riders were doing really well and knocking out all the defenses really quickly and needed a bit of hand, I might drop a healing spell on my hogs to keep my hogs alive. So that is my battle plan. And what I will do later tonight when the war starts is I will film my attack and I'll upload it, and we'll see whether or not my battle plan actually succeeds or not. But that is the key to attacking in wars in Clash of Clans, is to plan. You've got the ability to see your opponent's base. The only thing you can't see is his hidden defenses, which are bombs, giant bombs, springs, spring traps, hidden Teslas, if they've got hidden Teslas, which I don't think this guy has got, and seeker mines, or air mines. And that's it, guys. So that's all you need to do. The key to victory is planning your attack. If you go in blind or you just try and wing it, odds are you might not succeed. So you've got the scout ability, you've got as long as you need. Take your time, make sure you are 100% confident with your battle plan. And if you aren't, you can always come to myself, which is Keen Hail or Liquid, or you can go to Joey and you can ask us, and we will be more than happy to help you with a strategy. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it was insightful, and good luck in the war tonight.